What up, YouTube? C. Anthony TV on deck. Tyson Fury versus Usyk. First, I want to say thanks to everybody who took time to go to Sports Fans Only and check out the documentary that I did. It was called No More Excuses. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. It was an inside look on that fight. As for the fight, I have been saying for weeks and months that I thought Tyson Fury was a little bit too much skilled for Deontay Wilder, especially with going over to Sugar Hill and the Crunk Gym. I thought that he would bring a little bit too much, but Wilder, he fought ferociously, just wasn't enough. And shouts out to him and Malik Scott. On to the business, Tyson Fury versus Usyk. AJ has triggered his rematch clause for this fight, so we're gonna get that rematch in 2022, probably early in the year. So as for Usyk and Fury, we have to wait on that, see how that rematch pans out. I think that Tyson Fury, he will want a piece of Usyk if Usyk can get past AJ in their rematch. Also, Dillian White, he wants a piece of Fury if he can take care of business October 30th in his bout. But as for Usyk and Tyson Fury, this will be a good fight. First, I want to say I did doubt Usyk in the past. I was saying things that I didn't think he had the power. I definitely feel different about him now. Seems like the size disadvantage that he has in the heavyweight division, I don't think it'll be a problem from him moving up to the cruiserweights. We saw what he just did with AJ. Shouts out to both of those fighters. He can offset a lot of things with his movement and his speed. He does have some power that I didn't give him credit for in the past. He left AJ a little bit battered and bruised in that fight. So to say that he doesn't have power would be stupid on my part. Seems like he's going to be probably a tough match for anybody in that division. I'm starting to think that way. Fury definitely is going to want a piece of him. Fury has the WBC belt, so that fight right there can unify a lot of things. Usyk 6'3", 79-inch reach, 19 wins, no losses, 13 KOs. Compared to Fury here, 6'9", 85-inch reach, 31 wins, no losses, 21 coming by KO. I would say this fight, it'll be very, very interesting. I think Usyk, he has the energy, the movement, the power, the speed to give Fury some trouble. I think if he was to fight Fury, I think he'd want to take it into the pocket, try to smother his Fury long reach. The only problem with that matchup, I'm starting to think, is Fury for long reach and being a tall guy like that, very lanky. He's actually pretty good fighting in the pocket up close like that. He'll probably outweigh Usyk by maybe 50 pounds or so, probably a little bit more. On top of that, he's rough inside. He fights dirty inside. He does a lot of headlocks, something like Mayweather does on the opposite side. So the ref doesn't see that. He doesn't do it when the ref has clear vision, of course. And he's mastered that tactic. Try to wear you down, leaning on you, pressing up against you. In the past, a lot of pundits, they said that Fury was pillow-fisted. I think after seeing what he did this weekend, we can put that to rest. I would say Fury does have some power. After dropping Deontay Wilder 3 times Saturday, we can see, a total what? He's dropped Deontay 5 times in 3 bouts. So that's, to say he doesn't have power, I think is crazy. I kind of see what people saying in the past. He didn't look as aggressive with that style. But with the Crunk Gym, they have made him much more aggressive. I got to say, shouts out to Sugar Hill. I kind of was sleeping on him in the past, but Tyson Fury, different fighter now. He was in the past, a lot more slick. I would say now he's less elusive. He still has good defense, but he's willing to stand there and trade with the best of them. So I think going forward, he's going to stay with the Crunk Gym. That would be the best thing to do for his career. So he has the size, the weight, the reach, the ring IQ, and now the experience over Usyk. So that'll be an interesting fight. I think he'll beat Usyk, but I gotta say, a focused Tyson Fury is gonna be dangerous for anybody in the division. Usyk, he's gonna bring a lot to the table, so I'm not sleeping on him. I'm just giving shouts out to Tyson Fury. I think with a long training camp preparing for Usyk, he said in the past that Usyk would probably be in the future his only competition, and it's starting to look that way. But the way he dismantled Deontay Wilder this weekend, I don't see Usyk being able to tough enough to withstand Fury. He'll probably lean on him. He'll probably press him, fight him dirty. And when he figures that he wants to box from a distance, keep it at a distance, I think he'll just keep a stiff jab on him. The 1-2 right now, that looping right is looking it's connecting at a higher percentage. I would say I call it like that cat paw check hook that he's throwing now is actually a little bit of a tactic. He's throwing it and pulling down the gloves to deliver the right hand. Also, it's not just like he's throwing the hook. It's throwing the hook and then back down. Here comes the straight right or the looping right. So this will be part one, Tyson Fury versus Usyk. I will say my opinion right now, Tyson Fury #1 in the heavyweight division. I seen it being that way for a while, unless he loses focus. I think everything right now is up to his focus. He has the strength and the experience and the ring IQ to probably take care of most of the competition, if not all, at heavyweight. So thank you all for tuning in, sports fans only. I did it again. Thanks for tuning in. C. Anthony TV. If you like the content, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Peace.